Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 58. And we start with the end with the beginning, because Tiger Tech 1 was the first track, but my most successful attempt was right after showcase. And this is quite hard track. Even on the first try, I believe there weren't a lot of finishers. Quite hard, especially the finish. You need to have decent amount of speed to jump to the finish. I didn't know about that at my one lucky attempt, so I go down and yes, didn't make it. I know that Tiger can play and can build really nice tracks. Fun one. This one wasn't, because not a lot of finishers, but at least it wasn't for me. Neon Spacer by OLR94. Pretty fast, not long track, but with some really interesting line, really fun jumps. I would say hardest element is the pipe, and probably jump or bounce after it. Quite hard. The wall ride. First time, if there wasn't other player around, I probably missed. And the jump to the finish, not really hard. So I would say pipe and bounce. Without it, really fast and very doable track. Biblically accurate angle, Huerta. Quite interesting track with all these outside turns, transition. If it was slightly slower and more angles, I would say this is a Mew track, but it done slightly differently. I would say it's more doable. There are several uphills, but also there are some boosters, so it can consider as a speed check. After checkpoint 5, there is long outbank turn, I don't know how to say. On my first attempt, I saw the finish and I was distracted with it, so I tried to turn there and thought there's no road, so I fell off. So yeah, maybe couple extra signs would be fine to finish this. So you don't like flying, and yes, I don't like flying, and honestly just because it's pretty hard, or people try build pretty hard tracks, and this one I enjoyed. Wide lines, wide checkpoints, no really hard elements. Well, I failed a couple times on turn or transition in checkpoints 6, 7, 8, where you're really close to the table, and if you do slightly hard angle, I was hitting the edge of checkpoint and lose paraglide several times. But after that, it's pretty doable. You know where to go, decent amount of arrows. It's all built really nice, and decoration, all this like glass line, or I don't know how to call it, but it's really done nice. Really enjoying. Probably one of like handful track where I love flying. Like a rolling ice cone, and I really don't like ice tracks. No matter is it bobsleigh, is it just icy, even soap. Probably you're already tired to hear that, but well, it is what it is. At least there was several signs that give me some understanding where you need to go. In this particular track, I would say jump after checkpoint 5 was the most annoying things. I was failing there like a couple times from my other lucky attempts that I could do that. And after that, it's finished and you're done. But this jump, you need to really be precise on the line to do that correctly. Fred's Alphabet by IOI, and we already have several tracks with letters The last one, at least that I was playing, it was from the audio games, but it was like flat. This time it's all in 3D. Pretty interesting concept. Very hard in all this transition. The cool thing that people in the chat was saying that, oh, I'm failed on a specific checkpoint. They're more like saying, oh, I failed on like letter M. A lot of fail players was on like O and XYZ because the last letter is a soap and U is big P check, which, well, as you can see or will see, I didn't do. So quite hard, annoyingly hard, but really love this concept. Maybe with some practice I could do it. Oh, and really nice AFK with a song, which I will put later at the end of the video. Sad Machine by Marty Sinis, and really nice, not really hard track. I couldn't say anything like about it or find that could be hard. It's all doable. Probably you don't even need to use arms up if you pretty fast, or you can just for safety as I am doing it. But I believe everything is all about the line where you need to find the perfect connection between all these lines and turns, which honestly all tracks build in this way. But as I said, I can't say anything about this track, it's just a normal one. And no, I can say one thing, it's have another musical AFK which I also will put at the end. Ik rijd zijwaarts.
Ik rijd zijwaarts.
Gary CGX. Someone in chat said it's like Danish, I believe, or something like that, but Tommy Gaming asked Ronan how he will pronounce it on YouTube. I also wonder who will be more correct, and I really want to know what the language it is. As of track, very interesting idea. I thought these lines for like a couple weeks from other players for other afters. Not beginners friendly, but overall pretty doable, just to see several times how other people do. And really nice finish. There are two of them, up and down, but still fun. Cheetah by Mew, and well, unexpected track from Mew, not in his style, while maybe turns, but overall nice decoration, the road, the lines. I really enjoy it, really love this decoration, really love idea. But all this wall ride, tight wall ride, oh boy, oh boy. One time I even have strange glitch. I stuck the barrier that go up, stuck between my wheels and toolbox, and it did something weird. I crashed, I didn't know how, but it was fun to watch, and it was unexpected. Compact track at Mediocre. I believe it's like a go-kart track or something like that, and well, I love racing tracks where you can try to find the ideal line on like racing line, I would say, try to overtake someone. Some sharp turns are really annoying. I found that it's really hard to do with speed limiter of 80, so I was forced to switch in back and forth to do that. But racing track, not an often appearance in Zipkiss, at least in Showcase. Rending Red by Maxer, and wow, sorry again about this red stuff, it's like really distracting, really hard to see the track, and I will blame that, not because have like really big skill issue on this track, that it's unknowingly hard, especially this transition. All my attempts I was failing there, but honestly, even if I could for some luck finish that, I honestly believe that after that there's like a big loop that I will fail. So very, very hard and very distracting red. Incoases by Mr. Chen. Well, at first I thought that, well, it's not look hard. It's like in, I would say, similar to couple last week of tracks, how people build and what they build. It's really similar. I don't want to say it's like meta track because it's all after doing it differently. There's no like specific way or style, but it's really similar. But then around like or 7 you switch on first person view, and I found that I couldn't finish without it, so I forcefully switched to third, and I have no problem after that. So probably it is a good idea to give people a choice. Weird Blue Cactus by Ogel Games. And weird name. As of track, I found it really nice, especially after like couple weeks from Ogel. The tracks were like tricky, khaki. So this feels really nice, interesting decoration, not fast, but love to see this track. Shining Temptation by Void Lily, and I really love to see new afters in the showcase. Well, even if it's potentially the old one with the new names, but overall, new names are really great. See new people in Zipkis. As of track, it's a weird one. The hard point is that barriers are soap, and checkpoint 3 is this like negative angle wall ride. If you don't have enough speed, you will fail, you will fall off. I did it several times, but if you have at least, I believe, around 70, you can do it, and after that it's pretty easy finish. Just don't use the road itself for cutting, because it's soap and you fly off. Astro Wheel Space Cat Garage Race. Space Cat. Pretty long track, but quite interesting. The first thing that people found out is that if you go after the start on the left, right on the left, you can squeeze under the cat tail, and it will save you a lot of time because you fell on the track on the second shelf. Overall, I would say it's not really hard track if you know where and how you need to drive it, at least where. Some tricks are really nice, really interesting, like all these screw drives with fans, with everything. I really enjoy it. The problem is that you have only 5 minutes, and every error on your trip, and you need to start over, so you don't have a lot of attempts. So really interesting, but to play such long tracks you need more time. And yes, probably need some barriers at the beginning, or put cat's tail lower. Lickmaster Rotazione by Arms Up Airport. And these tracks go from Lexer, and this is the first time where I saw this technique, this feature where you, during jump or something on off-road tires, you slightly steer and you start tilting or rotating on the side. I don't know how to explain differently, but it was weird. I spent some time just to figure it out, how to do it and what I need to do. And then there's like a risky finish that you can do both ways, like really slowing down and go there, or do the same trick, steering at the moment when your wheels getting off, do the air screwdriver and hit the finish. So really nice new feature, at least new feature for me. Phantom Perge by Shane Mead Pohen. Well, hope I pronounce it correctly. Well, pretty doable, nicely done track. The bold right turn after checkpoint 2 is a tricky one, but on second or third attempt you can easily do it. Jump after checkpoint 4 also could be tricky. You need to find the best line, best angle to not hit the road or not get bounced and hit the top. I did it several times, so yeah, you need to be very, very careful there. Snowball by Neuro. Again, game inside the game. Nice concept. You need to fire on the snowman with balls, and you need to hit the red button with the ball. The problem is I don't know how rotating feature built inside the snowman. Is it random or not? Is there like guess or not? But for me, it was always rotating in different side than I was driving. And one time I was really close to hit the snowman. I don't know what happened. I didn't finish. I believe no one did it in 5 minutes, especially knowing that there is like almost 3.5 minutes from after who know what to do and how to do it. But it's done really nice. It's really cool feature, especially with these lasers from the eyes of snowman and how like the death field done. But from how the track is built, I believe when you're hitting it, it will like destroying him. Maybe it should destroy him like ball one by one, so it's like 3 direct hits. Like looking on the amount of buttons, and after that you need to jump into the finish. It will open up maybe somewhere in the head. So really nice idea. I don't know how long it take from after to build it, but great. The problems that you need more time to figure it out what you need to do, how to need to do. Even the rules that are given are not explain everything, especially with rotating. Winter Blues by Hate Hater. Very interesting layout, very interesting angles, very interesting transitions. Yet again, I could say I'm not seeing this a lot, but you need to be very precise. I failed several times at the beginning just to not realize what you need to do, but at least some dots are helping. After checkpoint 7, the same transition is quite tricky because you could be slightly faster, slightly slower. You need to find the angle, so you need to be very careful there. But overall, nicely done track. At least I did it. So what can be wrong? Okay, guys. So that was the last track for today, and I will be putting 3 musical AFK after that. So please let me know what the music it is, or even it's the music overall, because I couldn't find what the song it is. And as always, leave likes, subscribe, and see you next time. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.